Right, just people who live there. So less noise, feels safer maybe. And only one neighbor. I mean, in a developed area, that's quite rare. That's a big plus for privacy.
Yeah, it really is. It makes you think about the value someone might put on that kind of seclusion within a neighborhood.
It's not just location, it's the position, like you said.
Right. That end to cul-de-sac detail isn't just fluff. It points to maybe a deliberate choice for peace and quiet.
True. But are there trade-offs? I mean, being tucked away like that.
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Maybe a slightly longer walk out of the cul-de-sac. Or deliveries taking an extra turn.
Possibly. But the listing seems to anticipate that because it immediately talks about being close to things.
Yes, schools, shopping centers, parks. It's like they're saying it's quiet but not isolated.
Exactly. It highlights that balance. You know, easy access to downtown Azusa, too, for, like, restaurants and things.
So you get the quiet home base, but you're not totally disconnected from, the life of the town.
And then there's the Azusa Canyon mention.
Oh, yeah, for hiking and outdoorsy stuff. Minutes away, it says.
Which, in Southern California, having that kind of nature access so close is another big draw. It paints a picture, doesn't it?
It really does. Suburbia meets nature, kind of.
Convenience and escape.
And they double down on the quiet part, saying the street itself is select and low traffic, even with amenities nearby.
So they're really hammering that point home. Peaceful oasis, but still connected. They're addressing that potential trade-off we mentioned.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's your ideal balance between quiet and convenience? Where do you fall on that spectrum?
Good question for you listening.
Okay, so location seems pretty solid, offering this specific blend. Let's step inside. Single-story ranch.
Big plus for many people. No stairs.
Yeah, accessibility, ease of living, especially maybe families or older folks.
Right. And ranch homes often feel quite open, good flow.
The listing mentions 3 spacious bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms.
And importantly, a private ensuite bathroom in the primary bedroom.
Ah, yes. The ensuite. Always desirable. That little bit of extra privacy.
Definitely a key feature.
Now, this part's interesting. It says it's fully upgraded. All new flooring, paint, electrical, and lighting.
Okay, fully upgraded. That's more than just a coat of paint.
Right. It sounds like a proper renovation.
Right.
What are the maybe less obvious upsides for a renter there?
Well, new electrical could mean better energy efficiency, lower bills, perhaps.
Good point.
New lighting, too. And new flooring, especially hard flooring instead of old carpet, can be way better for air quality. Feels cleaner.
True. And fresh paint just makes it feel, well-maintained, like the owner cares.
Exactly. It suggests you're less likely to run into immediate maintenance hassles with, like, old wiring or leaky faucets. Move-in ready in a real sense.
And the living spaces described as bright and open. Why is that open layout so popular, do you think?
It just feels bigger, usually. More light gets in, and it's better for, daily life and having people over. You're not cut off in different rooms.
Yeah, the flow. It mentions the living space flows naturally into a stylish kitchen.
Which is great for entertaining. You can be cooking and still talking to guests.
The kitchen itself, stylish and perfect for both entertaining and everyday comfort. What makes a kitchen feel like that?
Stylish usually means updated finishes, right? Nice counters, modern cabinets, maybe decent appliances.
And functional.
Good layout, enough counter space to actually cook, efficient setup. It needs to work for daily meals, not just look good.
You'd want to know about the appliances, wouldn't you? Like, is there a dishwasher? Are they new-ish?
Absolutely. Those details matter a lot day to day.
Okay, let's head outside. Private outdoor space, front backyards.
Having both is nice. Front yard for curb appeal, welcoming feel.
And the backyard.
That's usually your more private zone, right? For relaxing, maybe small garden, grilling out. Especially in SoCal, that's like extra living space.
Definitely. And the garage, attached 2-car garage, direct entry into the home.
Oh, direct entry is huge.
Yeah, why that?
Convenience. Bringing in groceries, especially if it's raining, forget about it. Plus security.
Right. And it's a 2-car garage, so presumably decent storage space, too, beyond just the cars.
Usually, yeah. Always useful.
Okay, now a really important detail for some listeners. The pet policy.
Ah, yes. What does it say?
Strictly no pets allowed, period.
Okay. So that's obviously a deal breaker if you have a furry friend.
Absolutely. But on the flip side,
Well, for people with allergies or who just prefer a completely pet-free environment, that's actually a major selling point.
true, it might also mean the place stays in maybe better condition sometimes, less wear and tear potential.
It can, yeah. So it narrows the pool of renters, but it strongly appeals to a specific group.
So putting it all together now, we've looked at location, inside, outside, the pet thing. What's the overall story here, the value proposition?
I think it's really about that combination. You've got the privacy, the quiet of the cul-de-sac, the fact it's fully renovated and modern inside.
The ease of single-story living.
Right. And then you balance that with the access. Close to shops, downtown, Azusa Canyon.
It's that blend, isn't it? The tranquil retreat that isn't, miles from civilization.
Exactly. It's selling a specific lifestyle. Peace and practicality. That seems to be the core message.
It's not just renting a house, it's renting this particular experience that the location and the upgrades provide.
Yeah, it's interesting how much you can read into a listing when you really dissect the details. It tells a story about who they think will want to live there.
So the aha moment, maybe, is that this isn't just generic housing. It's offering a pretty specific package deal.
Yeah, a lifestyle package.
Well, how
Privacy, modernity, access, all bundled together.
it really speaks to finding that niche.
Precisely. It's about the quality of life being offered, not just the square footage.
Okay, so let's leave you with something to chew on. Think about that balance, your personal retreat versus connection to the community. What does that sweet spot look like for you?
Hmm.
And how could a specific place, like this one, really shape your daily routines, your weekends, maybe even your mindset in ways you wouldn't expect just from reading the address?
What kind of opportunities for both solitude and connection might a place like this open up?
It's more than just where you live, it's how you live. Something to think about.